This morning, I was standing in my kitchen in Cali, Colombia, and the building started shaking so hard, I actually thought it was going to fall down. The TV fell off the wall, glass shattered everywhere, picture frames were falling, cracks in every wall of the building. If you've never been in an earthquake, stick around. I'm going to explain to you just how it felt. Hey guys, it's Rolanda. If you know me, you know I'm a Florida girl through and through. I know all about tracking storms, boarding up windows, making sure you have enough water supply on hand, and enough snacks, of course. But what I didn't know until about 12 hours ago is how to survive an earthquake with zero warning. So I woke up this morning about 7 a.m. and went into the kitchen looking for something to eat. I was actually trying to figure out what food I was going to eat. As I was in the refrigerator, I felt the ground shaking. Initially, I thought maybe it was a big truck coming down the road and it was causing the ground to shake. But it started shaking a little harder. So I walked over to the window, and as I was looking out the window, I saw some people, across the street who were just standing there. And one woman started walking down the road a little further. So I was trying to understand, was I really feeling what I thought I was feeling? Because the people outside just was moving like normal. The next thing I know, I start seeing cracks coming down the wall that I'm standing next to. The light fixtures in the kitchen were swinging like chandeliers, even though they weren't supposed to be swinging. The TV started shaking that was actually on the wall. All of a sudden, it fell down. Glass just started falling from everywhere and it was shattering all over the floor. The building started swaying left to right, left to right. And the only thing that I can think to do was hold on to the counter that was standing there in front of me. Again, I'm looking out of the window and no one seems to be in panic on the ground. Mind you, I'm in a 6-story building and I'm on the 5th floor. So can you imagine what it feels like the building is swaying left to right? I had no idea what to do. And then to make things matters worse, I'm seeing all of my walls with cracks coming down the side. I had no idea what to do. Do I stay put? Do I run outside? I was so confused. And mind you, I had just woken up, so I definitely wasn't dressed to be running outside. And then on top of that, I had glass all over the floor from it shattering, so I had to figure out what to throw on, put on some shoes, and run outside the building. One of the young ladies that I'm staying in the building with actually called a group of us at the same time to check to make sure that we were okay. And because most of us had no idea what to do because we've never survived an earthquake, one of the women just told us to get out of the building. So I tried to figure out what to throw on, grab some shoes before heading out. So as you can see, I'm kind of still dressed from earlier today. I just threw on a quick t-shirt, some shorts, and some flip-flops. Grabbed my purse, grabbed my keys, and then ran down 5 flights of stairs. But before I ran out of the building, I swept up the glass on the floor. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking, pretty much. But once all of the ladies got downstairs, we kind of sat around and talked and got emotional and realized exactly what we had gone through. So we found a place on the corner that actually had, they didn't have power or water, but they did have gas, so they were able to cook some food. So a couple of the ladies were able to eat something. My stomach was just too torn up to even think about food, even though I was actually in the refrigerator prior to looking for something to eat, but my nerves were just shot at that point, so I wasn't even able to even think about food at that point. Afterwards, we talked to the building manager. Because of the damage, they told us to kind of just stay outside of the building, especially not knowing whether or not there was going to be an aftershock. As of now, that happened about 7 p.m. It's now about 8:30 p.m. here in Cali, and we have not felt another aftershock, or if it has, it hasn't been significant, at least not as significant as the first one. It was definitely an emotional day. For most of the day, we walked around and was able to to another area in Cali, also called Grenada. Walking around the city and kind of seeing what um, happened to the city allowed me to take my mind off of what I had gone through, and not necessarily focus on those feelings and emotions. Although I can say throughout the day, those feelings and emotions came up, and so I just had to let it go, and cry and let it go and cry and let it go. Hey, but that's a part of life. I'm human. I have feelings, and I had to come to the understanding that I could have died. There's a lot of people who did lose their life today, and that's so sad. Um, and understanding that that could have been me, right? And so I don't take that lightly at all. I praying for the family of those who lost their lives today, for those who may have gotten hurt through all of this. I can't imagine what they're going through. I'm praying for the people here in Cali. I'm praying for those who are in Colombia as well, and not just in Cali, but all of Colombia who went through this devastation or had to go through this traumatic experience, because that's what it was. And I definitely don't think that this is something that I can ever forget. But I am so thankful that I'm still alive and I'm here to tell this story, because I know there's so many who didn't make it, and for that I am thankful, but I'm also very sad about the situation. Right now we have found another location to stay in, at least for the night. It is a one-story building. It's very structurally sound. There's no damage that was done to the building, either inside nor outside. I'm right now on the rooftop of the building, trying to just enjoy the peace and the quiet after a very traumatic day. Right now I'm just taking it all in and trying to just feel my emotions and not suppress them. Yes, I am thankful, and I appreciate everyone who has reached out and was concerned about how I was doing. I right now don't know my next move. I don't know if I'm going to stay in Cali or if I'm going to move on to a different place. For those who don't know, I have become a digital nomad officially. And so my point in being in Cali was to experience the culture, the people, find out about their history, maybe learn a little bit more Spanish, and build my business here as a digital nomad. Just being able to work from anywhere. And they have a festival that comes here every August called Petronio, so I felt like this would be a good time to come and visit Cali and learn about their culture and the people, and the experiences. However, I didn't think that this was going to be a part of the experience, but living like a local, I found out how locals live. So this channel is all about showing you my digital nomad lifestyle. This happens to be a part of the lifestyle of a digital nomad. You never know what type of experiences you're going to have. You never know what's going to happen. So I wanted to share this experience with you, and also because it's a part of my history. I hope you come along with me for this journey. Hopefully it won't be so turbulent going forward, and you can see how I'm building my business as a digital nomad. This is not the end of my journey. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and I don't know what's going to happen for a month from now, but I'm open to the experiences and the new adventures and everything that comes with it. So stay tuned. Here is the rooftop of my current accommodation. It's a very nice atmosphere to just come and sit and relax after a long, stressful day. The city currently has an 8 p.m. curfew, so it is really, really quiet out tonight. It's so bright, you can hear a mouse king. Live well, laugh often, and travel more. See you soon.